Ah, Bertie Bus. The name itself sounds like the start of a joke, but nope, it's just John and Zoe, two souls who mistook impulse for adventure and motorhome for freedom. Except here's the first twist. It's not a bus. It's a mass-produced, cookie-cutter motorhome with zero originality, like a soggy sandwich wrapped in beige plastic. Calling it Bertie Bus is like calling a traffic jam a road trip. Now listen carefully, because I don't say this lightly. I don't live in no house, flat, or fancy retreat. For over 50 years, I've been living fully off-grid in a battered transit van, rolling with the seasons and scraping by on grit and guts. I've slept in fields where the only neighbours were badgers and stars. I've fixed engines with a screwdriver and a prayer, cooked meals on a camping stove fueled by sheer stubbornness. Van life for me isn't Instagram filters and paid parking. It's survival, freedom, and earning your space in the world on wheels. And Bertie Bus? Well, they're the exact opposite. They met online. 1 month later, John sells his house, just like that. Zoe says, "Take me with you." Not I want to share the road and build a life together. No, take me out of my dull existence. Opportunity spotted, ticket punched. Classic runaway couple fantasy fueled by the glow of a screen and too much daydreaming. Their motorhome life, £1,400 a month, 1,400 quid to live in a van. A van that's not even a van. That's not off-grid, that's luxury rent on wheels. For that kind of money you could live in a cottage with running water and a proper bed. But instead they're paying to park, paying to plug in, paying to pretend. And their off-grid claim? A fantasy so fragile it crumbles faster than their YouTube subscriber count when someone dares to call them out. And call them out they did. There was this big blow-up, a full-on war, over parking at a Vanlife festival. John and Zoe wanted to park apart from the other YouTubers, not near anyone. Why? No one knows. Maybe they didn't want to make friends. Maybe they just wanted their space. But the Vanlife community isn't exactly known for its politeness when it comes to Parkup etiquette. Another YouTuber publicly called them out for it, and the backlash was brutal. They got slated, publicly roasted. You can't script this kind of social meltdown. Imagine turning up to a party and then telling everyone to move away. That's Bertie Bus at their finest. Their videos? Painfully dull, like watching paint dry in a grey drizzle. Every episode, the excitement peaks when they find the dishwasher tablets or argue about where to buy their next coffee. They film their dog sitting, and sometimes the dog blinks. The suspense is unbearable. And Zoe, well, is she all right? Serious question. Because half the time, she's slurring her words like it's day 3 of Glastonbury and someone just found the last warm cider. I mean, I've seen dehydrated tramps make more coherent conversation. Is she drunk? Is she just permanently dazed from the soul-crushing tedium of life in Bertie Bus? Hard to tell. But if I had to watch that content back while editing, I'd be halfway through a bottle too. I've been on the road 5 decades and seen what real van life looks like. It's sweat, compromise, and a little dirt under the nails. It's early mornings with the chill biting your bones, and no choice but to keep going, because the road's your only home. It's fixing your own damn fridge, or losing your nerve because you ran out of gas on the wrong side of nowhere. Bertie Bus is not that. They're the van life equivalent of a reheated TV dinner, microwaved twice and forgotten. And yet, they keep rolling, filming and uploading, creating content so bland, it's a miracle anyone watches beyond the thumbnail. But here's the real kicker, or rather the real burn. They claim freedom. Freedom to roam, to escape. But they pay for park-ups every single month, like they're renting a suburban flat with wheels attached. You don't pay that kind of money and call it freedom. That's leasehold living on the road. And as for the community, you can't fake connection. You can't buy belonging with a motorhome key and a monthly invoice. Bertie Bus tried and the van life world said, "Nah, mate." And that's why, 5 decades in, the Wizzard knows real van life and you, well, you know Bertie Bus. May the road be kinder to you than your content is to viewers. Because I'll be watching. From my transit, miles away, living van life the way it was meant to be. Wizzard out.